Chip and Joanna Gaines, the dynamic team behind the popular HGTV program Fixer Upper, developed an empire from modest beginnings. Beginning with selling their first dilapidated home in Waco, Texas, they established the Magnolia Network, which made them well known. Their collaboration is often seen as the ideal fusion of Joanna's meticulous design and Chip's uncompromising, daring attitude. But what previously seemed to be a straightforward road with many opportunities has now taken an unexpected turn. Let's examine what happened in detail. Start of a story. The tale of Chip and Joanna Gaines is a tribute to perseverance, love, and a mutual love of taking chances. An auto shop in Waco, Texas was the most unlikely spot for their romance to start in 2001 before they had Magnolia Empire, 5 kids, and many fixer-upper episodes. Chip, a self-assured young guy with lofty goals, entered the store owned by Joanna's father. The rocky start. Joanna was first more attracted to Chip's roommate, but she soon fell in love with him because of his charisma. However, things didn't work out on their first date. Joanna was displeased since Chip was more than an hour late. She was captivated by Chip's reckless, daring attitude despite the difficult beginning. Though first unsure, Joanna was fascinated by the promise he saw in everything, including herself, as he spoke passionately about his crazy aspirations. This was just the start of their adventure together, influencing their personal lives and the home design and remodeling industry. Hanging out. Joanna Gaines and Chip did not immediately click. A few months passed before Chip decided to ask Joanna out once again, and he did so after he and his roommate wagered $50 to put off the call as long as possible. However, as they reconnected, everything clicked right away. They were engaged by 2002. The proposal. Chip's proposal was exclusively theirs and was by no means a conventional romantic gesture. He took Joanna to a little village close to where his parents had grown up, deceiving her into believing that they were going to a performance. Chip proposed to Joanna there in a more private situation. In keeping with their aesthetic, he let her create her engagement ring, giving the occasion that would mark the start of their journey together a unique touch. Wedding bells. In May 2003, Chip and Joanna Gaines were married in a beautiful house in Waco, Texas. After the wedding, the couple was broke but full of ambition. Their first abode together was a dilapidated, musty-smelling 800-square-foot property. Even though it was in poor condition, it served as a blank canvas for their aspirations. The team-up. Tight budgets and frequent arguments over the specifics characterized the couple's early endeavors. However, since Joanna was more concerned with the more minor detailed issues, while Chip was more concerned with the big picture, these difficulties taught them how to collaborate as a team. Magnolia Market. With only $5,000, they launched Magnolia Market a few months after getting married. On the first day, about 40 clients were welcomed inside their little store. They had no idea this humble beginning would lead to a journey to alter their lives and transform Waco. The growing family. Drake, Chip, and Joanna Gaines' first son was born in 2005, marking the start of the family's expansion. By 2010, they had 4 additional children: Crew, Emmy K, Duke, and Ella. Their goals grew along with their family. Nevertheless, they always put their kids' welfare first and worked to establish a secure, private family life out of the spotlight. Fixer Upper. When a production company asked them to shoot a house flipping program in 2011, it was a game changer. They took a while to decide, but Chip's sense of adventure convinced them to film a demo reel. The Gaines family quickly gained national attention when HGTV snatched up Fixer Upper. The popularity of the brand. Millions of fans were captivated by the show's innovative designs, realistic chemistry, and offbeat comedy. As it developed, the Magnolia brand branched out into restaurants, retail, and a television network. Chip and Joanna never lost sight of their small-town origins, concentrating on their family and love for one another despite their sudden recognition and rapid prosperity. The spotlight. Chip and Joanna Gaines' lives drastically turned on May 23, 2013, when the first Fixer Upper episode aired on HGTV. The program catapulted the grounded Waco, Texas couple into the national spotlight. The Gaines immediately won people over with their innate connection and endearing dynamic. Being relatable. Fixer Upper was more than simply a television program about house renovations. It was a glimpse inside a couple's everyday lives, flaws and all. A flawless Hollywood production was not the reason for the show's popularity. Instead, it seemed real, relevant, and sincere. Joanna's careful attention to detail added beauty and elegance to every room they altered, while Chip's silly antics often resulted in unexpected chuckles. Fixer Upper stood out and struck a strong chord with viewers nationwide because of their warmth and honesty. An unfolding love story. Viewers responded strongly to Chip and Joanna Gaines' family-centered philosophy and candid depiction of life's highs and lows on Fixer Upper. In addition to the improvements, the couple's developing romance captivated the audience. Because of this connection, there was an immediate desire for more, which led to 5 successful seasons and the potential for a 6th. Establishing a legacy. The pair redefined what TV stardom meant while renovating Waco houses. Their narrative was about creating something more significant than rags to riches or house renovations. They rekindled pride in their Texas heritage and started a movement and left a legacy. Numerous others were inspired by the Gaines' journey, which demonstrated the importance of family, resiliency, and inventiveness in daily life. Building a popular destination. Chip and Joanna Gaines started a more extensive project once Fixer Upper became popular. To start Magnolia Market at the Silos, they bought 2 dilapidated cotton silos in downtown Waco on October 30, 2015. This endeavor aimed to revitalize their community, not only sell home products. Fans traveled from all across the nation to see the Gaines' vision, and the silos soon gained popularity. A place to gather. What started as a little store transformed into a bustling center with a bakery, food trucks, and a big lawn where families could congregate and have fun. Magnolia Market turned Waco into a popular tourist destination and revitalized the neighborhood, serving as a testament to the Gaines' commitment to family, community, and innovation. The Magnolia Journal. With the silos, Joanna Gaines realized her clear vision to revive downtown Waco. It evolved into a communal area and a symbol of the Gaines' dedication to their heritage, going beyond a simple corporate endeavor. The Magnolia business grew quickly between 2016 and 2017 due to the couple's unwavering entrepreneurial spirit. They created a comfortable bed and breakfast, wrote their novel, The Magnolia Story, and shared their trip with an enthralled audience. They also started the Magnolia Journal, a lifestyle magazine that mirrored their aesthetics and ideals. Chip and Joanna's influence encouraged fans to incorporate a little bit of Magnolia into their lives. The sad news. Chip and Joanna Gaines balanced business and family life throughout this rapid expansion. Joanna, who at the time had 4 children, concentrated on keeping their family grounded despite their celebrity. But after 5 incredible seasons, the pair said on September 26, 2017, that Fixer Upper would end. The choice wasn't simple, since the show had made Waco a popular destination for fans around the country and exposed them to a large audience. However, it seemed like the ideal time for Chip and Joanna to take a break, put their family first, and focus on other endeavors. Although the announcement disappointed fans, they recognized they needed a vacation after years of disclosing so much of themselves to the world. A new member. The Gaines weren't wholly removing themselves from the limelight. In November 2017, they brought their distinctive flair into even more homes with the debut of their Hearth and Hand with Magnolia brand at Target. A few months later, they revealed they were expecting their fifth child. In June 2018, baby Crew was born, which increased the family's joy. Chip's surprised. Fans and relatives were thrilled by the significant events in their lives. In August 2019, Chip surprised Joanna with a new dog, adding to their expanding pet collection. With children, dogs, cats, cows, chickens, and goats, their home was already a hive of activity, but Chip's surprises added a constant thrill to their vibrant family life. Magnolia Network. Chip and Joanna Gaines shocked viewers in August 2020 by revealing that Fixer Upper would be returning to their own Magnolia Network under the new name Fixer Upper Welcome Home. With new concepts and more intimate looks into their families' changing lives, this network, created in collaboration with Discovery Channel, brought the Gaines' distinctive blend of charm and remodeling know-how back to television. Food, home, and lifestyle. On January 5, 2022, Magnolia Network formally debuted Fixer Upper, Welcome Home, and other original shows focused on lifestyle, cuisine, and the house. Chip and Joanna thought their network would remind them of the programs they loved viewing as children with their families. Old Castle in Waco. Even though starting a TV network was a huge accomplishment, Chip and Joanna Gaines had much bigger goals in mind. Their next project, renovating a century-old Waco castle, was announced on May 18, 2022. After waiting for years, Chip bought this historic property after almost 2 decades of attempts. Fixer Upper, Welcome Home, The Castle. Fixer Upper, Welcome Home, The Castle, an 8-episode television series, chronicled the restoration. It demonstrates the Gaines' commitment to keeping history alive and pursuing their goals no matter the cost. This massive restoration showed their dedication to beautifying and revitalizing Waco, opening a new chapter in their journey. The wedding anniversary. Joanna paused to consider her journey with Chip as their 20th wedding anniversary approached. She spoke candidly about their hardships over the years, including their losses, financial difficulties, and times of extreme hopelessness. Nevertheless, they discovered chances for improvement in every setback. Relationship getting stronger. Joanna said that their relationship had become more substantial due to the difficulties, reinforcing their dedication to one another and teaching them perseverance. This significant occasion was more than just a commemoration of years. It was a voyage of perseverance, lasting love, and personal and collective progress. The unexpected back surgery. On December 21, 2022, Joanna Gaines unexpectedly disclosed her early dating days with Chip. She remembered that an unforeseen back surgery forced them to postpone their second date. Her back injury from her high school cheerleading days, a basket throw gone awry, had resulted in persistent back problems, made this treatment, a microdiscectomy, unavoidable. The initial challenges. Her developing relationship was momentarily put on hold in 2001 while she was getting to know Chip. Joanna subsequently said that while she'd never allowed her back to stop her from pursuing her relationship with Chip and the several hurdles that followed, it appeared to flare up at the most inopportune moments. The peaceful recovery. In 2022, Joanna had another flare-up of her back problems just before Christmas. As the holidays drew near, she was recuperating from the same operation, but it was on a different disc this time. Joanna revealed a taste of her reality on Instagram, showing a peace sign while lying in her hospital bed. Making the best out of the situation. For Joanna, who was used to balancing a busy family, a TV network, and a successful company, being forced to take a break wasn't easy. But instead of dwelling on what she could not accomplish, she savored the calm times. She expressed her appreciation for the time off, using it to take in the season's natural beauty and spend quality time with her kids, particularly Crew, her youngest. 20 years JoJo for Eva to go. Chip Gaines celebrated his 20th wedding anniversary with Joanna on February 15, 2023, with a daring and beautiful gesture. He shocked her by posting a significant statement on the side of Waco's Magnolia Silos. 20 years JoJo for Eva to go. Painted green was followed at the bottom by his name, Chip. They paid homage to their 20 years together with this charming and lighthearted tribute. Joanna added a little comedy to the milestone by sharing the scene on Instagram. This kind gesture was made only one day after she shared a humorous video montage that included scenes from Fixer Upper Welcome Home and Fixer Upper The Castle, and showed how often she and Chip call each other babe. The One. Joanna said something unexpected about her first date with Chip in an interview conducted only 1 month later, on March 23, 2023. She said she knew she would marry Chip immediately, even though he spoke constantly, which was quite different from her typical taste for quiet men. It was as if a voice inside her said Chip was the one. This gave her a sudden sense of surety about their future. Honoring the heritage. Chip and Joanna attended a White House state dinner on April 26, 2023, which was a completely different occasion. The pair went to the esteemed event as guests of President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden, who were entertaining South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol and First Lady Kim Kyung-hee. The occasion was noteworthy for Joanna, who has Korean ancestry, since it came after a recent trip to Seoul with Chip. 2 decades dream. As Joanna considered her Korean-American identity, it was a night of honor and pride. On May 31st, 2023, the milestone anniversary of their wedding day approached, and Chip celebrated with a touching social media message. He praised Joanna as the most unique and beautiful lady he'd ever met and conveyed his sincere thanks for the 20 years they'd spent together. Chip looked forward to many more years with his partner, since the last 20 years have been nothing short of a dream come true. New ventures. By establishing Blind Nil Audio, a podcast network under their production firm, on October 12, 2023, Gaines increased their media visibility. The platform aims to provide motivational material that broadens viewpoints, amuses, and unites individuals. Their dedication to conveying stories via podcasts, TV series, books, and house remodeling is reflected in their latest endeavor. Reflecting each other. Chip and Joanna examined their changing marriage openly in November 2023. They explained how they'd begun to take on one another's characteristics over time. Previously renowned for her more disciplined approach, Joanna now welcomes spontaneity like Chip. Chip, meantime, has come to value Joanna's favorite quiet times. It's a lovely illustration of how a couple develops together, finds equilibrium, and thrives in the latter years of their marriage. They admitted that change has been challenging but essential when they sent their oldest son off to college and took on new endeavors such as building a boutique hotel in Waco. Fixer Upper, the Lake House. Fans of Fixer Upper received terrific news on March 5, 2024. Chip and Joanna announced a new series, Fixer Upper, the Lake House. In this 6-episode limited series, the couple is remodeling a mid-century modern lake property near Waco. The couple's passion for remodeling houses hasn't diminished in the 10 years since the first Fixer Upper debuted. They're excited to keep sharing the tales of Waco's houses, demonstrating their unwavering love for repurposing the old. A decade of Fixer Upper. As they celebrated 10 years of Fixer Upper on June 17, 2024, Joanna reflected on the significance of remodeling houses with Chip. She spoke on how working together never gets old and emphasized that, despite all the fame, home is still the most important place on earth. They continue to find satisfaction in the core of their work, creating homes and memories. Storytelling. Chip and Joanna Gaines were honored on October 24, 2024, for something uncommon in the entertainment industry today, a thriving family business. As entertainment becomes more edgy and dark, the Gaines have managed to keep their clean image. At Pie Fest in New York, the pair recently spoke about their journey and emphasized how their success has been built on narrative. They're approachable due to their sincere attitude and have stayed loyal to their origins despite the entertainment industry's changes. Down-to-earth image. The Gaineses have consistently allied themselves with companies, networks, and brands that fit their grounded persona. This isn't simply a tactic, it's a fundamental aspect of who they are. Their passions have always revolved around family and home, which makes them innately attractive to those seeking warmth and genuineness. The Gaineses' success is not an act, according to experts. Their sincere devotion to their family and affection for one another is evident on and off the screen. Few reality TV personalities have maintained authenticity while amassing a large fan base. Controversies and lawsuit. There have been problems involving the pair, despite their achievements. They had to deal with legal issues, such as a lawsuit by former Magnolia Realty partners and penalties for safety concerns over lead paint. Over time, accusations of racism and anti-LGBTQ+ bigotry have also surfaced, originating from political associations as well as previous displays. The pair has found these difficulties difficult, particularly Joanna, who has publicly said these comments are not representative of who they are. But each time they've reacted openly and emphasized diversity, working to include more varied views on Magnolia Network. Children grow so fast. The Gaineses are dealing with significant upheavals at home and their professional pursuits. Joanna said she was sad to see their oldest son, Drake, attend college. She's already getting ready for Ella, their second child, to graduate in a few years, pointing out that as their kids get older, there will be a lot of changes. Chip and Joanna acknowledge how quickly time passes and cherish every second spent with their younger children, Duke, Emmy, and Crew, throughout these transitions. A shot at long-abandoned dreams. Along with their accomplishments, the duo is adding new programming to Magnolia Network. This autumn saw the premiere of 3 new programs, such as Human vs. Hamster, an oddball obstacle course battle, and Second Chance Stage, which offers competitors a second chance at long-forgotten aspirations. Rekindling an old passion. Competitive roller skating, which Joanna just restarted as a way to relieve stress and discover pleasure, is a component of her favorite show, Roller Jam. Chip turns 50 in November, marking the next significant milestone for the Gaines. He laughs that despite his old knees and backaches, he still feels youthful in his heart as he considers this critical birthday. According to Joanna, Chip is in his prime with youthful vitality and fatherly wisdom. Their lighthearted banter endures as they negotiate this new chapter together, laughing at the difficulties and enjoying the pleasures of life after 50. The reality. Family, religion, and loyalty to oneself are the main themes of their journey. In a society where sincerity is often seen as lacking, this narrative is refreshing. The Gaineses have shown that love, prosperity, and a little shiplap can combine to create something timeless despite the ups and downs. It's only the beginning for Chip and Joanna. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon